What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Check It Out, the show where we talk about games, products, and services that we like and hope that you might also like. Ryan, what do you got?
Hi. I brought to you guys the game Mutant Football League, spiritual successor to Mutant League Football.
Okay.
So if you've played Mutant League Football,
I have not.
Okay, then this will be very foreign to you. Okay, so basically it's a football game, right? But instead of like your standard rules like your boring old Maddens, you got the titular mutants. All the mutants, their differences, honestly, aside from like different stats or whatever, are superficial. They don't have any like superpowers or nothing. But
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, but the core of the gameplay is, it's football where basically anything goes for the most part. You have your standard football rules and you have different plays like your standard football game. But
fire.
Yeah, one of the differences here is that the fields are all very different. Some fields have like buzzsaws going back and forth. Some fields have landmines. Some fields have both of those things. There are even fields with like sandworm type things that if you run close to them, they'll eat you and kill your player. Lava pits, all sorts of stuff.
It's a lava game?
Yeah, there's lava in it. So
it looks pretty.
Yeah, essentially, basically what you're doing is, if you know the basic rules of football, that's kind of the same here. You're trying to get as many points as you can before the time runs out. One of the cool things is that along with your standard plays, you have other things in the game such that are called dirty tricks, and those can be a lot of things, anywhere from
whoa! Look at him go!
Yeah, look
at him go!
He could go all the way, but he didn't.
Wow, that was good. That was good though.
But sometimes you can do a dirty trick like the quarterback will run with the ball, but in one hand he'll have the ball, and the other hand will have.
They animated that guy's butt crack.
Yeah, and the other, and then like in one hand he'll have the ball, and the other hand he'll have a shotgun, that he'll shoot at the defenders with. Sometimes you can. There's one where you can make. If you're on the defense, you can make your player gigantic to smash through your the offensive line to get a QB sack. It's very arcadey, and it's really awesome. I grew up with Mutant League Football, in that style of sports game.
Well, as did Brian, right?
Yeah, this looks a lot like the original Sega one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and like I'm really into like the arcadey type of sports game. So this is something that I'm really into. I'm like not into like the deep stat tracking or the trades or any of that stuff. I just want to play the game, and this is very much for me. One of the things that you have to watch out for in the Mutant League games is that your players don't just get injured; they get killed.
And then you just have less players.
Yeah, and then you have less players. And if enough of your players get killed, then you got to forfeit. And so you kind of have to watch. So so like my players got killed because he got hit with a buzzsaw. But so you kind of have to watch out for like hazards and things like that. Yeah, I got me a touchdown.
Your guy just rubbed it to a little ball.
No showboating, Ryan.
Yeah,
no showboating.
That's not a rule here.
One of the things that you can do is if you find
xenomorph, dude.
If you find yourself falling behind, you can bribe the ref to call bullshit plays. Like he might call a 15-yard penalty on the other team for crotch scratching, things like that. And of course, that'll prompt the other team to kill the referee, which will bring in another ref who can't be bought. So yeah, it's one of those games that I was really glad came out because I was like I'm never gonna get another Mutant League football game again. But
that's how I felt about Road Rash until we got Road Redemption.
Yeah, so it was cool to see this game come out. Fun fact: one of the announcers in this game is the announcer from NBA Jam.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's cool.
So on the teams that you pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it set that those are the characters you're going to get for that team, or is it always randomized?
It's set.
So, like, the London team's always going to have, like, 3 butt cheek guys and, like...
Yeah, it's always going to have the 3 butt cheeks.
3 cheeks.
The 3 cheeks. We 3 cheeks. And some...
So, like, the team has, like, more skeletons and stuff like that. So
yeah. There's one team called the Tokyo Terminators, which is nothing but robots.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that the football isn't just American. Yeah, I like that it's Deadlanta versus Nuked London.
Yeah. Like instead of New London, the Hatriots instead of the Patriots.
Yeah.
You get it. And some like I don't know a lot about football players, but sometimes like I know the names of some football players, and like every once in a while I'll spot like the name of like a
spoof of one.
like a spoof of a, because I remember the original Mutant League football, instead of Bo Jackson they had Bones Jackson.
Yeah.
And he was a skeleton. So there's stuff like that in the game.
Yeah, I had never heard of this until you bought it.
Yeah.
And it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's got local and online multiplayer. It's got a season mode.
How's the online? Is there a community? Are people actually playing it?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good time.
Very cool.
Mutant Football League.
All right, guys. Play it, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, play it or die.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.